We know that black people have been in this country for hundreds and hundreds of years, a history that can be traced back all the way to the Roman Empire. However, in terms of a visual record, we often seem to locate those images in the 20th century, really in a kind of post-war Windrush moment. The truth, however, by looking at these archives, by looking at these national collections, is that there are photographic records and photographic evidence that really shows a very rich and diverse black presence that existed in the Victorian times, in the Edwardian times, and of course way before that. But photography was only invented in 1839. So one of the objectives of this project is to go back to that moment of invention, find the earliest images we can extract from the archive that depict black sitters in Victorian London. So one of the remarkable aspects of the display is really the diversity of different black experiences at the time. We have a wealth of sitters from African and Indian and Caribbean backgrounds, and all of them have incredible stories attached to them. So for instance, you will encounter the first Indian MP who was elected to the House of Commons. You will encounter a figure like Peter Jackson, a striking figure in a three-piece suit and a top hat, photographed in the studio of the London Stereoscopic Company in 1889. He was a heavyweight boxing champion known as the Black Prince, and you will find a series of photographs of a young woman called Sarah Forbes Bonetta, who was a protege of Queen Victoria, and she represents one of the earliest images of a black woman photographed in Britain in the 1860s, represented in the collection of the National Portrait Gallery. We also encounter a series of portraits of the African Choir, a group of performers from South Africa, educated Christians who came here in order to raise funds to build a technical college back home. They performed for Queen Victoria and for the gentry and nobility of the time. Very, very striking portraits that have been recently recovered at the Halton Archive, the division of Getty Images. So the objective for us is really to gently disrupt this national narrative that is often dominated by the arrival of the Empire Windrush, and look into the archive, extract and release images from the archive in order to build a different image.